Hey guys, with fall quickly approaching, you may be clearing a lot of debris out of your garden, similar to what I am doing today. I've been doing this all day, clearing out some of the things that have died off. And as your summer crops start to die off, you may be thinking that the growing season is over. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not. We still have a little bit of time to get our cool weather crops in the ground. Tamara here with Yogi Gardens, and today I'm going to be discussing some of the crops that I am personally growing in my own garden, and I wanted to share it with you today so that you could grow them as well. There are so many that you can grow, but I'm not growing all of them by any means. I'm only growing a few, so I'm going to be discussing that in this video, so let's go ahead and get into it. You may have seen my video on lettuce this past spring, and if you did, then you know lettuce is a cool weather crop, and it is number one on my list for my fall weather crops. Lettuce grows really quick and can be started indoors about mid-July or directly sown in the ground as soon as temperatures get to be about 70 or 75 degrees. Go ahead and direct sow into the ground. Next on the list is beets. Now I've already started some of my beets indoors the same time I started my lettuce, so about mid-July, and I'm going to be transplanting those into the garden today, as well as direct sowing so that I can have a little bit of a continual harvest. Beets mature pretty quickly, and you can actually start them around the end of summer directly into the ground, as long as you have them kind of in the shade, so maybe shading them with some of your taller summer crops. Radishes are also excellent for growing through cooler weather. The taste is just so much better. I really don't like the way that the taste is through the summer, and a lot of times they'll also bolt and flower and go to seed. So radishes are an excellent cool weather crop, and something that if you're not growing, start directly sowing now. Like I said, if you're in a zone like I am, the weather is absolutely perfect to go ahead and get those in the ground. Next on the list are brassicas. Okay, there are so many brassicas. There is kale, collards, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, I think I'm forgetting some, Brussels sprouts. There are so many plants in the brassica family, and these all love cooler weather, and they also just really get attacked by bugs. So doing them after the bugs are completely gone, and you don't even have to worry about them. Growing a fall crop of brassicas is excellent, and they will absolutely thrive in cooler weather. So I'm literally growing every brassica I can. This is the first time I've started the broccoli and the cauliflower this late in the season, actually, as well as the Brussels sprouts. But I have read up on it, and it says that they will survive, so I'm gonna be trying it this year, so stick around and see how those work out. I have fingers crossed. I think that they'll do okay, but I do know that collards and kales and a lot of the other things like that totally survive in cooler weather. Peas are another great cool weather crop. Now I haven't started my peas yet because unfortunately it's really, really hot here, and I just kind of felt like they wouldn't really enjoy the 95-degree weather that we were having, so I haven't started them in the ground yet. I should have probably started them inside to go ahead and get a jump start, but I honestly thought that it would have already been cooler by now, but I was very wrong. So I'll be starting those today in the ground and see how they'll do. Now peas do need a little bit more time to produce, but you can get varieties that have a shorter mature rate on them. Spinach is another very fast maturing crop, and it loves cooler weather. It actually just totally bolts in the heat of the summer and does not do well at all. So springtime and fall for spinach is great. I'm going to be directly sowing that as well today, because temperatures have now dropped a little bit, and the weather is absolutely perfect for these guys. So there are so many more crops that you can grow in cooler temperatures, but these are just what I'm personally growing in my garden, and I wanted to share it with you today. In case you haven't thought about it already, go ahead and get them in the ground. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave any questions that you might have in the comments below. And until next time, happy gardening.